Hey everyone, welcome back to another figure of Marvel Legends. Now this is actually the Spider-Man retro figure wave. It's actually the third wave of the Spider-Man series so far. Now as you can see I have here the Hobgoblin. Now this is actually based on the 90s Spider-Man cartoon, which in my opinion is the best cartoon ever made. That's just a fact, not opinion. There, I said a big whoop if you want to fight about it. Anyway, there's two versions of the character, the comic version and the cartoon version. Now in the cartoon version, he's a lot more censored, pretty much. Where in this version, he's pretty much a costume errand boy slash thug. And he has a tendency to change his alliances to, to whatever, benefits him the most. He mainly works for Osborn, Norman Osborn, or Kingpin, mostly. So he's not the kind of guy you want to hire. Now, in the comic books, before I talk about the character, there's been a lot of Hobgoblins over the years. Dating all the way back to Roger Kingsley, Lefty Donovan, who's just a hired thug. Well, not really a hired thug, just a mindless goon. And all he's known for is the fact he died on the job as Goblin before the cops could take him away. There's been Daniel Kingsley. I'm not going in order, so don't hold it against me. Phil Urich, which I'm not sure if he's the current Hobgoblin or not. There's been Ned Leeds, Flash Thompson briefly, but under mind control, I guess, and Jason McAndell. Now, what makes Jason McAndell different from the other Goblins, in fact, he has the longest run as the Hobgoblin. He's been Hobgoblin since 1987 all the way to 1997, where he was killed by Roger Kingsley. Now, what made this version of the Hobgoblin much more different is the fact that before he became the Hobgoblin, originally he was a soldier, a Marine, got kicked out because he was too sadistic. Later turned CIA, I think, then mercenary. He was also the very first one to become Jack-o'-lantern, which is sort of a ripoff of the Green Goblin, I guess. Then he later on became Hobgoblin. Now, what made this version of Hobgoblin much more different, the fact that he has a much more grotesque-looking mask, where it looks very snake-like, demon-like, and very scary, which is actually pretty cool. It would have been pretty cool to see in the movies. Okay, since I'm done talking about the character, we'll look at the front of the box. As you can see here, at the back of the box, nothing special about it. I'm not gonna bother reading that. Although if you want to read it, read at your discretion. You can pause any time now. Anyway, here's the rest of the figures, which I'm planning on getting. The Armored Spider-Man, Hammerhead, Black Suit Spider-Man, Ben Reilly Spider-Man, the best costume ever made, and the Shocker. So with that being said, we'll take this figure out. Okay, so here we are with this figure being out, and I just want to point out this is actually based on the anime series version. I just want to point that out again. This is actually based on the last Green Goblin figure. Other than that, this figure does look pretty good. So here he is in the front. Let's turn this aside. Let's turn it to the other side. Let's turn it around. So yeah. So here's a nice close-up of his face. You can see it looks very well sculpted. Looks nice. Really like the sinister look on his face. Looks very Goblin-esque. Now let's look at the hood. The hood's sculpted too. You can actually see the creases and the wrinkles. Look at the back. Well, that's actually a nice detail. The cape is nice. It would be nice if we made out of cloth, mind you. So yeah, it's good. So here's the rest of the body. I'm not gonna talk about the body because this is based on the bucket cap mold from 2012, I think. But still, it's nice. And now we got that taken care of, let's get with the articulation for this figure. The abs can crunch down and crunch up. The waist can swivel. The arm can swivel. The shoulders can swivel too. They can go up, down, out, backwards, do that. The elbows are double hinged, so it can do this. down so you can see this. The hands can swivel too. You can go up and down and around. And down to the lower half. The leg can go upwards, can go backwards. It can also swivel too. The knees are double hinged, so it can do this. The legs can go this way. The boot can swivel. The foot can swivel too. It can go backwards, go forwards. Alright, so here he is next to Green Goblin. Alright, so since I got that taken care of, let's get on with the accessories for this figure. Okay, so here you are for accessories. As you can see, here's the Hobgoblin's glider. Here's the pumpkin bomb. I thought this was kind of cool. It's very translucent. And you can actually see the flames, like it's ready to go off anytime now. That was cool. Here's the glider. I thought the sculpting was pretty good, or at least decent. Tailpipe's pretty good. The battering ram, that's good. I thought this was pretty cool. They actually sculpted this on. So with that being said, let's get on the good and bad for this figure. Alright, so the bad. One, the cape sucks. And it's good if you want him just standing there, so the cape is good, I guess. But doing poses, you know, the plastic, it just gets in the way. The cape just sucks. Another thing for the bad is the hands. You know, when I was putting this pumpkin bomb in the hand, it could just keep coming off, sliding off. So it's not good for grabbing things or holding things. So that, you know, really sucks. Here's another thing. The glider sucks. I mean, it was too small. Had a hard time trying to get that feet through the loop. I mean, if they were to like make the glider just a little bit bigger and maybe add a peg to it, you know, this wouldn't be an issue. So here's another thing to add to my list of complaints. This figure doesn't have enough accessories. It would be kind of cool if it comes with another pumpkin bomb that's not ready to go off. It would have been kind of cool if it comes with an alternate head for Jason McAtell or Roderick Kingsley, or, you know, alternate hands. I mean, it would be nice if they did that. So, since I got the bad taken care of, let's talk about the good. So for the good, you know, if you missed on the last Hobgoblin figure that came out, who knows when, doesn't really matter. You know, this would be a perfect for you. Or if you're just looking to customize a figure. I mean, this is what I'm planning on doing after this review. Is, you know, customize this Hobgoblin figure, make it look like the Hobgoblin from the comic books as much as possible. Mostly just me just painting the boots, torso, the gloves, and that's about it. So if I were to rate this figure, I at least would give it at least a 5 out of 10 or a 6 out of 10, unless it's being generous. I mean, the articulation is decent, and the only complaints I ever had with this figure is the accessories, and that's about it. Alright, so it's time to wrap this up. If you guys liked this video, please leave a like, please leave a comment, tell me guys what you think, and tell me what you guys want to see in the future. And subscribe for more videos. Please click on the notification so you guys know when the next video is out. And also check on Instagram, because I'm mostly active there. So with that being said, happy Halloween, depending when this video gets uploaded. Spider-Man, the 90s Spider-Man animated series, which in my opinion is actually the best Spider-Man ever, and the best cartoon ever. It would have been nice if there was a revival, and I have to do this crap again, which in my opinion was probably the best cartoon ever, and probably the most prominent Spider-Man. You know, pretty much up there to fucking shit, motherfucker. Let's get back to Jason McAtell. Now this is actually based on, god damn it, doing a review of Marvel Legends. This is actually partly fucking shit. Now another retro figure. God, I fucked it up. God damn it. Welcome back to another. God damn it. So no wonder why I don't have 1,000 subscribers. No wonder why I don't have any subscribers. Hey fellas, welcome back to another video. Okay, this is what I'm planning on doing after this video. Is like, you know, get my arms painted, just paint. Fuck. Alright, so here's something for the good. If you missed out on the last Green Goblin figure, oh shit. With that being said, see you in the next video. Happy afternoon, happy good morning. Fuck, I fucked it up. Please leave a like. Please leave a comment. Tell me guys what you think. Fuck. Please leave a comment. Tell me guys what you think. Fuck.